Hi, and welcome back to Bounce Forward with me, Tiff Hall. I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which I'm recording this podcast, the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. I pay my respects to elders, past and present. Jade has a really good question. I've been reading about the benefits of coconut oil pulling. Do you do it? What are the benefits? Yes, I've gone through phases of coconut oil pulling. Absolutely. I love putting coconut oil in my coffee and having a bulletproof coffee, some MTC oil, because it can suppress appetite, really help you get that energy you need, and it's a really great way to consume your coconut oil. That's just an aside. But coming back to the coconut oil pulling, coconut oil is a medium-chain fatty acid called lauric acid, and it makes a substantial amount of the fat in this oil, between 48 and 52%. Now, unlike other saturated fats, such as in butter, lauric acid has more health benefits for you. So it's not like you're having like pure fat. These benefits are promoting ketosis, a state in which the body burns fat for energy, increasing beneficial high-density lipoprotein, HDL cholesterol levels, decreasing the risk of heart attack. That's pretty big. I just wanted to talk about what it is because people listening may not know. It's a natural folk remedy that involves swishing coconut oil about a tablespoon around in your mouth, like mouthwash, for about 5 to 20 minutes. You can do it for as long as you want. The coconut oil is absorbed, and it has several recognized health benefits, including reducing inflammation and fighting harmful oral bacteria. And I would recommend just swishing it around, and then once you're done, you spit it into the garbage. Don't spit it down the sink or the toilet because it can clog. I've learnt the hard way. All right, and do not swallow the oil because it absorbs all the toxins in your mouth and your throat, and you'd be swallowing all the yuck stuff. Most people suggest, brushing your teeth immediately afterwards, so that can be nice. Other people like to just leave the coconut oil in there and it's a nice taste. It doesn't matter. But there are some huge benefits which I've found. Killing harmful bacteria in the mouth. So the mouth, contains so much bacteria, and it can lead to tooth decay, bad breath, gum disease. A 2016 study with 60 participants found that oil pulling can reduce the population of bacteria in saliva and support oral hygiene, so it's really good for you. And a lot of people use it as an alternative to mouthwashes. You don't know what's in them, so coconut oil is really a good natural remedy. It reduces bad breath, and there's been so many studies on this. Preventing cavities, that's another one, from tooth decay. Bacterial buildups, poor oral hygiene, sugar consumption, plaque, all that stuff. It's really good. And I found that it's also so antibacterial. It's really good if you've got a sore throat. It can kill bacteria in the back of your throat, especially if you gargle it. It's really good at reducing that inflammation. It's great for your gum health. But here's something that I really have found a benefit, because I'm a massive coffee drinker, black coffees. It whitens your teeth, and that's just the best, because I don't really like the chemical tooth whitening stuff that you can put on your mouth. I think, oh God, what's in that? So I like to coconut oil pull, and it definitely removes stains, whitens your teeth, and I have seen an improvement in doing that regularly. It also staves off cravings. For me personally, I found that if I'm in that real snacky mode and I'm just like can't stop, and I'm munching in front of the TV or something, I'll go put some coconut oil in my mouth and just swish it around for 20 minutes. Keeps my mouth busy. And then I'm not as snacky, and it just breaks the cycle of that mindless snacking. It's a really good hack if you're a snack monster like me, and it just stops you in your tracks. So there's so many great benefits to oil pulling. If you've never tried it, it's just a bit of fun anyway. Like, just put some coconut oil in your mouth and have a swish around. If you work at a desk and you find that you struggle with the 3 o'clock slump and that's when you want snacks, then have some coconut oil at your desk, and just swish it around in your mouth. It's a great way at work to stave off cravings as well. I've used it at work. So there you go. Sell. Hi, Tiff. How much apple cider vinegar should you take each day if you drink it straight and not mixing it with water? Now, It's so funny with apple cider vinegar. I go through ACV stages where I'm right into it and then I'm like, no, this is a fad. I'm not into it at all. Then I'm like into it again. So I drink it straight and I just have like 1 or 2 capfuls. There are a lot of health benefits that people say it has, like losing weight, huge call, preventing type 2 diabetes, relieving heartburn. It's great for your gut health, apparently, lowering cholesterol, reducing varicose veins. That's huge. Whitening teeth, reducing dandruff, improving acne and boosting energy. So that's a long list of really amazing health benefits. And you know what? Worth a try. It's mainly acetic acid. That's the vinegar's primary active compound, right? Giving it its strong sour smell and flavor. And researchers believe this acid is responsible for apple cider vinegar's health benefits. So it's about 5 to 6% acetic acid. Really important to know that. But there's also the organic unfiltered apple cider vinegar, which contains a substance called the mother. And this consists of proteins, enzymes, and friendly bacteria that give the product a murky appearance. And some people believe that it's the mother that is responsible for most of the health benefits. Now, I'm not sure which one it is, the acid or the mother, but the mother is so fantastic for your gut health. It's full of vitamins and minerals, and quality brands may contain some amino acids and lots of antioxidants as well. Now, apple cider vinegar is made by fermenting the sugar from apples, and this turns them into acetic acid, which is then the main active ingredient. Some research has suggested that ACV may help lower blood sugar, which is really a big deal for people with type 2 diabetes. But if you are taking blood sugar lowering medications, talk to your doctor before you try apple cider vinegar because it can dilute those medications. So you do have to be pretty careful with it. Surprisingly, some studies have shown that ACV can help you to lose weight, and there's several things about this, and I'm not too sure whether it does. And even as I'm talking to you, I'm in my era of no apple cider vinegar at the moment, but as I'm talking to you, I'm thinking maybe I should start it again because some of these studies are pretty convincing. Several human studies show that vinegar can increase feelings of fullness. So this can lead to eating fewer calories, and then that leads to losing weight. So that makes sense. One review noted that in the short term studies, when participants consumed ACV with a meal, they experienced appetite suppression for 120 minutes after the meal. They also snacked less for 3 to 24 hours after consuming the ACV. So I don't know if it does suppress your appetite, but there are some definite studies out there that show it's great for your gut health, that it can help with the bacteria in your throat. And also if you've got things like dandruff or skin, little irritations, rinsing some apple cider vinegar on your head or on your skin, it's very antifungal, so it can help with that. But again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical professional. This is just stuff that I've tried at home on myself. I'm my best guinea pig, and I've read a few studies. So if you want to try it, just make sure that you're not on any medications that it could interfere with, and do it safely, and really there is no harm in it. Thanks so much for listening to Bounce Forward. I love having your company, so please DM me on Instagram at tiffhall_xo and let me know all of your questions. Don't forget to rate and review me on your podcast app. Speak soon. Happy days.